So, after catching up with End of Dragons and a little bit of the post content, we're now on to the next expansion, which is Secrets of the Obscure. We're gonna still continue with our thief, though. Also, welcome on in, Pizza. So, to kind of give a little bit of like an idea of like what exactly Secrets of the Obscure has brought to the table, outside of its story, of course, and new maps and whatnot. Read mail from Ritlock, where... I see.
Why are we letting all these human mice in our city?
It's a sign of our victory.
We
went to war.
To kind of,
Now they buy our stuff.
I guess you're right. We have to sell stuff to
sorry, I'm I'm feeling a little discombobulated right now. But basically they brought in like some stuff with the sky scale, and also those elite...
Like rust and something.
This weapon is getting
Burning.
nothing like hunting deer in the morning sun.
Better.
Welcome home.
I get some time off, I'm gonna come back.
But also like the elite specializations, like the weapons specifically, they are no longer locked to the specializations. And they also added new weapons that you can use too. And it's different for every class.
All things have a right to grow.
You're not who I need to talk to. Man, it's been a while since I've been back to this place. The home instance.
This is where the mail said to meet. Maybe I'm early.
Be Pack Commander, champion of an
Oh.
elder dragon, the talk of Tyria, in the flesh.
Do I know you?
Me Ray of the Cantha Report, International News Desk, seeing the sights and seeking stories from Central Tyria. Got a minute to chat? Well, you've got one heck of a story, and the people deserve to hear it.
I can probably spare a moment.
Good. Walk with me. Talk with me. Didn't have a chance while you were still in Cantha. Big name like you probably has 1,000 things to say, but let's start with this. Killing Suwon, saving the world, ending the reign of the Elder Dragons, a lot to cope with. Thoughts?
That mail I got, that was you, wasn't it? Guilty as charged, I'm afraid. Sorry for the deception, but deadlines loom, and you're hard to pin down. I didn't expect you to turn up, but now that you're here, I hope you'll consider the interview? Sure. Can you repeat the question? A lot of people are involved in those events. Have you talked with them? An interesting perspective. How do you respond to the charges that your leadership, or lack thereof, was one of the chief reasons for the catastrophic events that negatively impacted Cantha?
I want to see the claw of the Conure up close.
You
I
weren't
hear
there.
wickedly
You can't understand the complexity of the situation. Clearly a touchy subject. Let's move on, shall we? Do you think the world is a better place without the Elder Dragons? Without the cycle we've known for countless generations?
I say don't waste your time on it. Once a scrapper, always a scrapper.
The cycle is in balance, and the void pushed back says it all. Good point. Let's talk about you for a moment. What's next for the legendary commander? Any future plans you'd like to divulge here, exclusively for my audience? Truthfully, not sure yet. I get the feeling I'll end up where I'm needed. Now that we've got the high level questions answered, let's get to the meat of the matter. What my audience really wants to hear. The meat of the matter?
Uh-huh. Scandal, death, romance. Give me the juicy details.
There's not much more to it. We prevented widespread disaster a few times. Lost some friends along the way. But now that the dragon cycle is over, it's peaceful.
Pack Commander's retirement haunted by dreams of the past.
That's not what I said.
Screams of war.
I might not, Oh, gosh. This could be important. Do you mind?
I think I got what I need. Just you wait. Your name will be painted on every Chronicle interior. Thank you,
Please,
Commander.
no.
You can trust me to tell your story as authentically and accurately as possible.
Oh, thank you, Timey.
Oh, that is so many words, Timey. So many words I'm not gonna read on the screen. Test out the upgraded comms, okay. Let's give Timey a call. Let's go down the list.
This is Timey. I'm not available to talk right now. You know, busy inventing novel technologies that change how we communicate. Leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Wait, did you just...
So cool.
Oh, Timey.
So she pretty much invented the phone. Got it. Oh, yeah.
Command? You?
Yao, can you hear me?
Sorry if that's you. I can't stand anything saying.
I'll call another time. Yao, still there?
Yeah, he said
Must be down in the jade mine again.
force the shamans from power.
I'd give anything to fight.
Oh, Rama.
This is Detective Rama of
Brim and
the
Scarab
Brim and
Detective
Scarab
Agency.
Detective Agency.
Missing family heirloom? We can find it.
Long lost parents? We'll track them down for you.
State your inquiry, and we'll get right back to you at our earliest convenience. Have an efficient day.
It's been a long time since I had my muzzle down in blood. Bram, how are you?
The individual you are trying to contact has yet to properly set up their messaging device. Please try again later.
Oh, he must be busy. Marjorie and Casimir.
This is Marjorie Dillip. This is Marjorie and Casimir. No. Timey. This is Marjorie Delacroix of Delacroix Investigations. Me and my beautiful fiancé, Casimir Meade, Crichton Ambassador, are busy living the good life. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Maybe catch you at the bar. Oh, and if this is Gorick, stop signing my name on paperwork.
I'm happy for them.
Really just wants her on board and she's just like, nah, no thanks. Oh, Ritlock.
Timey's note says to press this button, then start talking.
How do you do this? This flaming device.
And Ritlock is just, yeah. Just not hip with the times. Oh, Ivan.
Commander! Darn it. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Gorick decided to bring an entire colony of mantis diggers aboard Ivan's ship. And someone's cats keep killing them! I hope things are less chaotic where you are. If you're bored, Ivan has a job. We would do it, but we've got our hands full.
Bored? You have no idea.
We've gotten word about some puzzling occurrences happening around the town of Garenhoff in Kessex Hills. No real details, but one witness stated that the heart of the town has disappeared. Can you look into it?
Yes, please. I could use the busy work. Everyone is...
Garrick, put her down! Sorry, Commander. Ivan needs to run. I think someone is about to stage a mutiny. We'll talk soon.
Please do not hurt the cat.
See? Everyone's doing just fine, Maureen.
So yeah, Garenhoff. That's all the way over here. Little secluded area in Kessex Hill. You kind of have to go a little bit out of your way to get to, but it's kind of interesting to see that we return to this area, considering that the biggest mystery about this place is the ominous floating wizard tower over yonder.
Gone. Whenever the baby wakes me up, I take her for a walk around the block. Usually does the trick. And when we rounded the corner, I realized that the tower wasn't obscuring the moon. It always does that time of night. It was just gone. It was there when I walked home from the market. It was there before we went to bed. Now, it's gone.
Did you smell anything weird? See anything?
No, nothing like that. It just... left. I think it left us.
Interesting. So the tower's gone. Let me empty out my bags just real quick. Oop.
I can't comfort them. I can barely keep myself from panic.
And the thing to note is that Garenhoff benefited from the Wizard's Tower because they gave them elementals to kind of like help them out with their daily lives. But now that the tower's gone, well, where are the elementals? How am I supposed to protect this town now? It's just me. What did we do to drive the tower away? You're the only guard in town? We always had the elementals before to keep the peace, but only one left is the one trained by the master elementalist, but it's not capable of defending the town, just training the workers. I'm looking into the situation. What can you tell me? We don't know much. Only that the tower disappeared and the town's people are lost without it. Mayor Manrin and I are doing our best to keep the people calm, but it won't be long before unrest sets in. Thanks for the information. Just also like a little bit of heads up, I'm having a little bit of a cough, just a little bit, so pardon me if I make any like
What do I do?
Coughing.
The villagers are asking questions that I can't answer.
Excuse me!
Oh, thank you for the follow.
You know, I'm getting tired of people pretending to know the wizard. There are no tours. We've never met Isgarin. He's... Oh, I apologize. I don't even know if he's a he. We know so little, and yet we speak as if we know these things. We act familiar. We know nothing. And now it's gone.
What do you reckon happened? Is Isgarin okay?
I don't know. It feels wrong without it. I don't feel... ready. Is that weird?
I know what you mean.
Also, they never met Isgarin either, which is interesting. Who is Isgarin? What is the Wizard's Tower? And we got something up here. What do we got up here? Welcome to Garenhof, the former home of Isgarin's castle. If you have questions, I'll do my best to answer them, but right now we're all a bit lost. Why are you feeling lost? Everything we thought we knew turned out to be wrong. The castle was the anchor around which this town revolved, but it turns out we were not important to Isgarin. He abandoned us. What do you mean by former home? Yes, until recently, the southern sky was occupied by the grand floating castle of Isgarin, the wizard who protected and watched over this town for generations. Who is this Isgarin? Isgarin is a grand wizard, but beyond that, most know very little. The mayor claimed that he made regular visits to the castle, but after the tower disappeared, we learned the truth, and now we feel lost. Also, the mayor was just lying? Okay. I'm investigating what happened. What can you tell me? Are you blind? The Wizard Tower is gone. I'm sorry, we're all short-tempered right now. The town is suffering a tragic loss and the mayor is, well, he's not very useful at the moment. I'll keep asking around. You've become very dependent on this wizard. For shame.
I can't comfort them. I can barely keep myself from panic.
It was all a lie. I feel so ashamed. The people of this town, they'll never trust me again. What are you talking about? The Wizard's Tower, the sentinel watching over this town, has vanished. No one has ever known the tower's purpose, but I compounded one lie with another, and now I'm paying for my hubris. What exactly was it that you lied about? That I knew Isgarin. No one living has ever seen him. An arrangement was struck generations ago when the tower was established itself here. We sent our people to them, they watched over us. That sounds suspect. It had never been questioned before, not until the tower disappeared, and now, what fools we all were. Why have they done this to us? I'm looking into the situation, what happened? The Wizard's Tower, which used to hang high above the town, watched over us, has just disappeared. None of us know what happened to it, and now the townspeople are terrified. Why do you think it disappeared? That's what we're all asking. Some believe that Isgarin grew tired of watching over us, others that the tower must have fulfilled whatever its mission was. Only those inside would know. Where do you think the Wizard's Tower went? It could be anywhere. It didn't move off in a direction or anything like that, it just simply vanished. One second it was there, the next it just wasn't. How long ago did this happen? Days ago? A week? It's hard to say exactly. Its disappearance has left us all hollow. Some won't even come out of their homes. Time has seemed to blur together and I've lost track. Did you see anything that could be related to the disappearance? I don't... well, now that you mention it, there was a group of sketchy individuals who showed up right after, but they couldn't have... I mean, it seems implausible to think they were involved. Perhaps. What else can you tell me about this group? They were watching some of the more vulnerable residents in town, those who were especially impacted by the tower's disappearance. I'll show you where they live. They might be able to tell you more. Thank you. I'll go speak with them. So probably the wizard's agents, unless he works alone. Like some hermit.
I didn't steal anything. Get your hands off me. Oh, what are you doing to her? Stop!
Please, please help me. Without the tower and the elementals gone, our village is helpless. That's what they said, and they were right. Wait, you're not here to help. You're one of them. Stop, I don't want to hurt you. No, I guess I'm gonna hurt you. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay, as I proceed to beat you with my staff.
You can never have too much treasure.
And then runs off. I don't know what movie that it was from, but like there was like a clip of a movie where there's a lady that's just sitting in a airplane, and she's going into hysteria, and then like a line of people with like all sorts of different objects are just waiting in line to like snap her out of it.
I swore it was empty. I didn't think.
Bad news, the villagers wasn't in their right mind and attacked. By the six! You have my sincerest apologies. I hope you showed mercy. The people here have lost so much. They seem disorientated. Is there anything else you can tell me? Lasha said she saw a few of them lingering outside the town on the cliff over the dock. That place has been abandoned for some time, though I'm not sure it's much of a lead. Guess it's worth a look, just to be certain. Kinda seems a little familiar, doesn't it? Something we encountered in the Jade Mines. People going kinda crazy and attacking people. Let's see. Look for the house where the sketchy individuals were last seen. Is it this one? Let's see what we got here. We got a dagger. This dagger, forcefully driven into the table, looks to be of dwarven origin. The smith work is exquisite. Though the blade is driven so deep it would take an immense effort to extract it from the table. Whoever left this must have been angry or in a hurry, or both. Still. It appears to be a still, and from the smell of the liquid inside, likely used to heat a concoction of herbal remedies. There are small leaves at the bottom of the mixture. Outside of its placement, it doesn't seem suspicious. This liquid spill is still wet, indicating that it happened within the last few hours. But it appears to be ordinary stove oil. Nothing stands out or gives any clues about the situation. Leave it alone. That's gonna stain, probably. This poster is ragged, featuring a drawing of a Quaggan wearing a flame-bespeckled costume and enveloped with a wreath of magical energy. Below are the words, Hukuchu the Incarnate. Why does this Quaggan keep turning up and always with a different name? What's up here? Ooh. Read the note. I would love to. Let's see, the situation is grim, growing more dire by the moment. Our predictions were as far low up, and it's probably gonna, yep, it's gonna just auto-scroll through that. So I gotta go to the fields. Again, darn fields? I think that's what it's called? Yeah, Gendarn Fields, okay. And there's some Asura tech here, too. Okay. Hmm. You can kind of tell I've already, like, done this part of the story before. Like I said, I peeked into it before. Just a little bit, just to unlock the stuff like the specialization weapons. But that's as far as I went. Where am I going? Over here?
Moon Camp is coping with another casualty this morning. Marina's worried.
2 near Selma yesterday, too. That's what, 6 this week? Wait, someone's coming.
You, are dressed fancy. This probe seems to have self-destruct. Okay, I can't talk to them, I can only interact with the probe.
I need you to move along. You're not supposed to be here.
I'm not. It's just I haven't seen your lot around here before. Thought I'd say hello.
Move along.
Oh, aren't you friendly? I just want to say hello. Like your hat.
Ivan is busy right now, and
Guess I'm on my own with this one. I should wait until dark. See if I can sneak in.
Now I'm supposed to be up here.
Better. Should be dark enough that I won't be spotted unless I get close. All right. It looks clear for me to...
Oh. Oh! What is that?
What the...
We're being attacked!
Kill them all! Kill shot.
I just stomp on them.
Something's going on over there.
Very fleshy looking. Oh. And it breathes too. That's a secret tool for later.
There's that grouchy Norn, talking to another of her group. I should hide in those dense bushes and listen in.
As soon as I see your signal,
I can barely fit in them.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be right behind you. Stay swift, be brave.
Better guarded than I thought. I'll find a more discreet way in.
I can barely fit in that bush. I am a bright colored char, and these bushes are tiny. How are you not seeing me? Uh-oh.
What's that? The Astral Ward. They must be new to Tyria. And this arena is their leader. Has to be that grouchy Norn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They scruffed me and threw me out. No.
A few scraps of discarded armor. Might be able to use these to look the part. At least from a distance.
I'm no wizard.
That group, the guards aren't tossing them out. Might make for some good cover.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
I know it's dark. I know.
Just walk right into a conversation between these two is like, yes, I too wish to partake in conversation. And these two are just not paying me any mind. They're just like, okay.
Help me gather some loot for Narcisse. She's got that farmer knocked out cold. Poor thing. I can't imagine what he's being forced to see.
That one looks particularly distracted.
I don't understand why
I
we
might
can't
be
just
able to
ask
use
for
that
help.
to get them to tell me
Wouldn't
something.
be a fight. The truth would scare them. It's not time, and it's not our call to make.
Oh, who are... Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there, skulking around in the dark. What do you want? Fear will only make whatever awaits us harder to conquer.
I know. We've fought bigger, that's for sure. But not this many. They're terrifying.
I see.
A farmer being tended to. That charm mentioned they were being looked after by. That must be Narcisse.
Ooh, okay. Already got that one. How far are they, like, spread out? Oh, hey, a scroll. Unfortunately, it's a stealth segment, so I can't read all the documents out loud. Oh, there's even Tengu here.
The infestation is pretty gnarly up north. Isolated villages, not a lot of foot traffic. They got their hands tied.
Need a little bit more information, we should be good. How about you? You look talkative. We've been waiting for hours. I just wished we'd get the signal already. Could use a good fight. Tension's got me on my toes.
We are one and the same. Those things are spilling out of the rifts like water from the unending ocean. Although, I won't be complaining about these moments of quiet for long.
I see. Oh? The horn.
It's time, my friends. I need you to channel Mabon's determination and Dagda's strength. Remember, while we fight off the Cryptis from below, our allies are working to seal the rifts from above. We have a hunt to complete. With me!
What are we hunting?
We're almost there.
That's a lot of people. Don't worry, I'm just one of you. This uniform? It's, special made. Yeah.
Don't listen to them! No! Stay away from it!
You know who I am?
Unfortunately, I don't have all my CC together. But that Shadow's Refuge, it's gonna be important later. At least I hope it is. Because I don't know if it'll work or not for the next part. Oh!
I can't get... Where am I?
Ooh.
You don't belong here, do you?
No.
Is everyone okay? Astral Ward, follow my voice!
You've entered an unknown realm with a poisonous aura. Oh boy. Everything's so fleshy. Hmm.
Trepidation.
That's weird.
Pride. A drop of joy. I can taste it all on your breath. Who are you?
Oh.
Your mind is perplexing. Your thoughts are pungent. Where have you been? What is this place?
Whoa, 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 no, do not get close.
Tell me, flickering soul, what are you? I haven't tasted such depth in a long, long while.
Please stop getting close to me, sir.
Don't take another step. I do like it when my prey is...
He's fucking ripped too, jeez. Oh no, they took away my 3 jumps. Now I only get 1 jump.
Guess that answers one of my questions.
Oh! Oh, I only have 3 initiative too? Oh, that's vile.
Who are you?
I can't move. I can't move, I can't move.
Font of grief.
Oh! Help me. Get me up.
Ceres is too strong.
Oh, I only have 4 initiative, okay.
Ceres. Is that his name?
Say it louder.
Ow.
Reinforcements requested. Venom. Too strong.
And he's just kind of waiting around. He is toying with me.
All you want.
You are very adamant. The realm of dreams hungers for your soul.
Reinforcements requested.
Get up.
I would love to.
What?
Oh.
Where are you going?
Okay, so I can't really even... I can't use the Shadow Refuge, so... I thought I could in this part, but I couldn't. But I can't. The moment I come out, he's gonna go, like, directly for me. Even though I am not doing a good job hiding. Yeah, see? What's kind of neat is you can get, like, whatever the heck's going on with, like, his weird, like, they're definitely not wings. They're like spider legs, but all wrong. They're upside down.
I tire of this chase.
Please.
Timey?
Please. Too far. Okay, he's all the way over there. I think I can make it. I think I can make it. I think I can make it. Oh, he's...
Curious little thing you are.
Okay. When I first did that, it took so many tries. Because he kept, like, beelining directly for me. For some reason, he didn't do that in this. Maybe it was a glitch or something, I don't know.
Alchemy, it worked!
Take a deep breath. Count to 3 and think of your fondest memory. Traveling through the mists can be taxing on the mind.
They've got experience with this kind of thing. You'll pull through, huh? Hi there, Commander. Been a while.
Doja!
We need to keep moving, Zoja.
Last time I saw you, you were...
They're fine, they're fine.
being cloned.
Rift lagged is all.
Rift lagged. And... Zoja, what are you doing here?
We'll give you the full breakdown once things settle. Maban, you gonna look for the other wizards?
Wizards? Wait, who are you? Cool your blood, Commander. Maban is one of us.
Yes, I'll meet you outside. Be safe.
Zoja, you're here.
Oh, sharp as always, Commander.
All right, you two, with me. Can't slow down. Name's Frode. Someone want to fill me in on what's going on?
Huh. Where to start?
Less banter. More fighting.
Actually, the staff is going to be better for this. As much as I want to show off the axe is only, like, a situational weapon anyway. But, like, if you're ever in a situation of, like...
Cryptus.
Who are demons, so technically speaking, you're not incorrect.
Cryptus. Cryptus are organized. They aren't your average night terror. Kill them all!
They keep coming!
Someone get eyes on the rift!
Commander, take this. It might give you a headache, but you'll get used to it. Promise.
What is this thing?
The heart of the obscure. We're still learning the depths of its power, but we know it can seal and open rifts. Found his stuff today. Got any buttons, Oja? We need to take control of the situation.
Not bad, but we need to keep moving.
Could go a little bit faster. Ew, a spider.
Kill them all!
Yeah, like in this situation, the axe is handy because this thing's pushing me back. But that's one of the thief's extended specialization weapon, which is the axe. And basically all it does is you throw an axe, you get a little spinning axe out there, you press, well, for my setup it's 3, and then it pulls the axe backwards like a boomerang. You can have multiple axes thrown out. It's not bad. I'd say it's a little bit better than the short bow. Anytime I see these riffs, I keep thinking of like 14's, like the one mechanic where you are forced to immediately look away from the boss. Except it's not red.
What's going on here? What happened?
Let's just say the wizard's tower went a little rogue. Spit out a little magic.
Don't think you're helping much, little friend. Is that Garenhoff? It's not quite your Garenhoff. We'll explain soon. This is about as new to us as it is to you. What a damn mess.
Frode! Soldier! Help an old sack of iron.
Clear! We're coming!
Alright, so we gotta close some rifts before we can do anything else. Whoop! I think. Oh yeah, it's gonna be all the way up here. That's one down. What about you? Yes, I already know about the sky scale energy. Yes, I know about the dash. And the wall cling. Wait. Whoop. Some of these, like, I think some of these might be like a mix of different creatures, just reskinned. Maybe a little bit. Because some of their designs look kind of familiar, and others not so much, but their mechanics are definitely different. Yeah, because like the curse is obviously like a fire elemental based, or I think there's a risen enemy that is also like a flying one that does the very long drawn out dodge, and then the incarnation of judgment is like the Eye of Zaitan but smaller. Okay.
Took you long enough.
Did you see that?
Still
Tell me you saw that.
split. Fight with me.
Looks like your friend earned her some unwanted attention. Not
Yeah, that
I
thing.
had any say in that.
Yeah, it's a little Eye of Zaitan-y. Just a little bit.
Refreshing.
Laban, thank the Forge. Thought I'd lost you too.
They certainly put up a fight. But for now, let's focus on the one in front of us.
Dagda.
She'll be all right, Blair. How are you feeling?
Adjusting. The split is never easy.
Take a moment. Ah, you all made it. Good.
All in one piece. What happened to Iskarin and Dagda?
Iskarin?
You've probably heard rumors.
Possessed. Dagda got it bad. Whatever they hit her with, not great. And our beloved seer is... well, I've seen Iskarin in better shape.
They fled for our own good. Epoch sent his strongest to take them down first.
Guess that makes you the standing chair of the Wizard's Court.
And how are you doing? Stabilizing? I have questions.
I have several questions.
I'm sure you have many. So, Commander, let us fill you in. I'm sure you have many questions for me.
Quite a few. Are you...
a Mersat, yes. And I'm sure that isn't the biggest shock you've received today.
Wizards, the Astral Ward, traveling to wherever I was. No, it's not. I apologize if I find it hard to trust you immediately. My only experiences with the Mersat have been...
dire at best, I know. Ask whatever you need. My knowledge is yours. You've placed a lot of faith in us already.
What is this place?
We are currently standing outside the Beacon of Ages. You may recognize it from folklore. Tyria dubbed it the Wizard's Folly Tower. Not our choice, of course. We have beacons such as this all over the world. They are conduits, so to say. The shield that they powered was recently broken, hence... well, all of this. This land is ancient and sacred. High above us in the clouds lies Omnitas, our home. Unfortunately, we're barred from getting any closer until we can quell the tower's defenses.
Who are the Astral... or what is the Wizard's Court?
We are protectors, not too dissimilar from yourself and your liege, Areen. While you kept Tyria safe from the threat of the Dragon Cycle, we watched you from the clouds. Until recently, the World Spire has powered a shield that guarded this world from the mists. To an extent. The final Dragon Cycle weighed heavily on our ability to shield ourselves. Nightfall came. Balthazar. Tyria has suffered still. But when the cycle ended, the magical ecosystem was fractured. The lake stilled. And now, you can see to the bottom. Aureen has begun to re-stabilize the system. I can feel her at work now. But until we mend the spire and our beacons, we are blood in water. Not only to the Cryptis, but anything else that may be looking.
Who are the Astral Ward?
They are our protectors. While the other wizards and I kept the shields in place, the Astral Ward kept eyes on the rest of the world. Despite our best efforts, there are cracks in every system. Creatures of the mists have found ways inside. The Ward protects you from them. Every time a rift opens in Tyria, they seal it and kill whatever terror it has set loose.
Who are the Cryptis?
The Cryptis are demons. They evolved, learned. Their influence and power grew under the guidance of their leader, Epoch. Centuries ago, Epoch wanted to join our ranks, but Iskarin denied him entry. He found Epoch to be ignorant, hungry. Demons tend to be solitary creatures, but Epoch saw potential. Wells of power that they'd yet to tap into. He dubbed himself their king and built a society in his own image. One of fear and anger. Nyos, the realm of dreams. They've spent centuries watching us, and others, learning all they can. Now, they've chosen to act.
How come I've never heard of any of this?
That was Iskarin's choice, and he made it long ago. He felt that the world only needed to focus on one terror at a time. Though I do admit, maybe this would have been prevented if we had asked for help sooner.
That looks valuable.
Achievement. We're friends now. We're having soft tacos later. Alright. How about you, Lear? You seem to be a dwarf.
Ah, you must be the commander Maban spoke so highly of. I guess you're about what I expected.
And what did you expect?
Couple more scars. Taller, maybe. I jest. We monitor you as we monitor all magical anomalies. Don't worry. You're one of the good ones.
I'm an anomaly?
If you weren't, well, you'd be dead.
What happened to the other wizards, Isgarn and Dagna?
Possessed. It's a nasty little trick courtesy of our friends, the Cryptists. They wiggle their way into your mind, corrupt each thought one by one until you're raw. The pain refuses to cease.
And why didn't you get possessed?
Well, not for lack of trying. I came pre-built with a special little ability that allows me to split in two. Can't take over my consciousness if half of it is hightailing it to the Wizard's Tower, can you?
You aren't made of stone?
I'm not, no. Ascended before the last dwarf turned. I have strange feelings about that. The right. But I'm reaching for something that isn't there or behind a thick wall. Must be sounding a little woo to you, aren't I? Wizards like Maban and I are a little different from you mortals. We needed to ascend to get these powers. Separate our planes of consciousness so that we can connect to the current. In simpler terms, our old self is put on a separate shelf. Our new self, our wizard selves, take over.
Things are a little chaotic around here, to say the least, but I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. I don't think I have anything right now. Zoja, I have many questions for you.
Zoja, it's been...
a long time. Yeah.
Since Heart of
I'm
Thorns.
sorry. It's been an eventful day. Suppose I'm still in shock.
I bet you are.
It's good to see you.
And you. We have a lot to catch up on.
Commander, I require your attention. Come speak to me.
It can wait. It can wait. I gotta talk to Zoja. Catch up with my friend Zoja. It's good to see you again, though. I'm sure we both wish it were under different circumstances. What else would you like to know? Where have you been?
Here. I went back to Radisum after Maguma. They tried to help me heal, but nothing worked. It was different then. It didn't feel like home. They treated me differently. So I traveled. And I traveled and traveled until I found somewhere I belonged. They took me in, helped me heal. Been here since.
How did you get here?
The Wizard's Court keeps all of this a secret. When I left Radisum, I just wandered for a while. I needed to be alone. I felt... I ran into another Asura in a hunting lodge outside Divinity's Reach. You know. I told her my story, she told me hers. Then she took me to meet Maban. And the rest is history.
That's all it took to be a wizard? To join them? I want to be a wizard. Are you in this astral ward?
Yeah, I am. Been studying under Maban for a few years now. He saw something in me. Not just my brain, but he saw a flicker of power in me. Magic. More than just the elements. I have always been proud of being a scientist, and believe me, I still am. But I never thought there was something else in there, waiting to come out.
That's all for now, but let's catch up more later. What do you want, Brode?
She didn't make it back. Maban focused all of his energy on grabbing the commander.
If she has half the strength of her mother, I pity the cryptid that tries to put her down. Ah yes, glad to see you on your feet.
Me too.
I suppose we finally have a breath for a proper introduction. Name's Frode. Welcome to the Astral Ward.
You all know who I am? You prove your courage and tenacity. What more would you like to know?
Of course we do.
I read that out of order.
We've watched your whole journey. Amazing, really. It's a bit jarring to see you in the flesh.
You've got quite the fan club up here.
We didn't always know if you were an ally. But, I mean, no offense. You've experienced so much.
I can't blame you for being hesitant.
About Irina.
It's okay. She's endured worse. If anyone can build a life for herself in a realm of rot and chaos, it's my daughter.
Is that a compliment?
Irina is your daughter? I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was walking into.
That's not your fault. Being a member of the Astral Ward comes with severe consequences.
So you two are members of this ward?
We are.
What our modest friend neglects to mention is that he is our valiant leader and guide. I am Narcisse. I specialize in medical magics and herbal remedies. If you ever find yourself with a demon on your shoulder, give me a call.
Funny.
Uh-oh.
Will do.
Brode, is it? You wanted to speak with me?
I do. Now that you've got some sense of our situation, I've set up a meet with the rest of the Rift Hunters.
Rift Hunters? Are they also Astral Ward?
Correct. I'll explain later. Got a camp set up nearby. I'll walk you through everything.
Got it. I'll see you there soon.
Alright, and I believe this is a good small break time. We'll be right back. Hang tight. And we are back.
You made it back alive.
What are you?
You worry too much.
Okay, lady in my head. I won't think about it. Too much. Can I go up here? Oh, I can go up here, but I don't need to go up there yet. I think I have to be up on the second floor. Yeah.
Commander, over here.
Ah, they're taller than I thought.
Commander, you know, one of our oldest members.
Oldest mortal members.
Wish I had time to give you a proper introduction to the Astral Ward, but things are dismal.
Remind me why we can't call for more help? I could have a fleet of airships here in a day.
The Astral Ward is a secret. That is Isgaren's preference, even in times of worry. Isn't Isgarin compromised? Won't it be too late if you wait for his permission?
Maban is choosing to honor his will. We will do the same. Rian could really use your help in the Rift Hunters, one of our more hands-on divisions. They track down rifts before whatever horrors inevitably spill out of them. Just like the one that pulled you into Nios. They're popping up all over Tyria. Innocent lives are at risk. Rian is waiting for you. He'll gear you up and give you whatever details you need.
While you help contain the threat, we've got Astral Ward searching for Dagda and Isgarin's whereabouts. As soon as we gather more intel, we'll call on you to help with the cleansing.
What exactly are we dealing with?
Dagda and Isgarin will need to be cleansed, so to say, of their cryptous possession before they can aid us. Dagda is our first target. We believe she's hiding nearby, probably attempting to cleanse herself of any unwanted guests. As soon as we can confirm her location, we'll call on you. Give me your thing. The one you use to talk to your friends from far away.
My comms device. Oh, sure.
It's called a phone. It's just recently invented.
I do not miss the ever-changing nature of technology. There. I've attuned your little device to pick up on arcane fluctuations. We'll be able to contact you anywhere. Even if you stumble into another rift.
Well, let's hope the latter doesn't happen anytime soon.
Yes, let's. I was an esteemed professor in the College of Synergetics. To study the metaphysical is to study the inner workings of the flow itself. It's good work. But my people are stubborn and petty. Bureaucratic, even. It's limiting. Zojja and I had the same realization. Expecting satisfaction from that city is like expecting a Skrit to win the SNAF prize. So I went on a long sabbatical to explore the world beyond the stuffy labs and debate halls of Radasum. And then I found this big lump of bricks hiding away in Garenhof. Maban noticed my curiosity. And here I am. I still collect stipends from the Arcane Council. They think I'm in a jungle somewhere, gawking at plants. Bureaucracy.
So basically free money. What about you? I'm Director Camillus, head of the ward's Fractal Research Division. I'm sure you have many questions about our work, and I will try to answer them, the ones I can. Have the fractals actually been useful?
Extremely useful. I personally believe it is our most important area of research. For many problems, it is difficult to see the solutions in advance, but easy in hindsight, after it's too late to fix it. But the fractals allow us to learn from mistakes we didn't actually make. That knowledge is essential in preventing those mistakes we can't afford to make.
Why did they have the real people in them?
Originally, the wizards tried simulated beings, approximations that could experience life but couldn't suffer from it. But without that element, they didn't act like they would in our world. The data held no predictive power. Each aspect of real beings was needed. Their freedom, their strength, and yes, even their suffering. It was the only way.
What happens to a fractal once you're done?
The wizards have the ability to, well, for lack of a better term, to pause the experiments. They are then kept in that frozen state in case they are needed later. That way, no additional harm comes to them.
What will happen to the people in the fractals after this?
We will help them to survive this ordeal as best we can. But after, ultimately, that will be up to them. As long as we could keep them in their fractals, that was the most humane approach. But that is no longer possible. They're living beings, as real as you or I, and they deserve the right to choose their own paths forward.
How do you live with the cost of it all?
The same way that you do, Commander. I've watched your career with admiration, seen the choices you've had to make. You know as I do that the right thing to do is rarely clean. There are always consequences, and many of them severe. I've spent a long time on this problem, and this is our best option. Part of leading is accepting the cost of that choice. The truth is, as high as the price is to learn what we've learned, I've never regretted it.
I don't envy your position, having to decide these things.
Ah, but someone must. You've faced those choices yourself. You're likely to again.
That's the command center. Alright, I gotta get out of this, this place. There we go. Woo-wee. And you know what? At the top of it, there's a mastery point. I already got it, though. We're not gonna climb the tower. Tempting as it is,
Frode and Yuno are inside.
it would take some time. And also good, sky skill, tricks.
Ah, Commander. Your eyes have seen so many places. So many beasts. I know a hunter when I see one. Apologies. Being in your presence may be more shocking for some than others. I am Rian of the Rift Hunters.
Frode and Yuno sent me to help. It sounds like we're working against the clock.
Well, your help comes with kind timing. Rifts have been appearing all over Tyria, but they're especially potent here. Thankfully, that device of yours, the Heart of the Obscure, has given us a new windfall. In your hands, a blessing. They found it in Waiting Sorrow's quarters just before we lost the tower. Don't know what she made it for, but the Heart's ability to open and seal rifts by following their astral frequency is impressive. I've not much more time with the Heart than you, but let me guide you. The Heart of the Obscure is capable of astonishing things. It can act as a conduit for your emotional energy, channeling it as a source of power. Now, hold the Heart aloft, and focus your thoughts on the demonic rifts, and your desire to hunt down these intruders. Do you feel it?
I can. I can see it. The magic in the air is flowing.
Incredible. What does it look like?
Hard to describe. A little frightening. Like the world itself is reaching toward something. You can't see it?
No. You and the Heart are one in this moment. I've seen before what you do now, but I am a bystander. It might seem overwhelming, but don't be afraid. These are your own thoughts made manifest. Go on now. Why don't you see where it leads you?
Telling me to go this way. Looks like it's going to tell me to go all the way over here in the skyward marches. That's like one downside to using the Heart and doing the rift hunts is that it will take you to the corners of the map, and by the time you get there, boom, a bunch of people have already defeated it. Like right now, that thing's about to be defeated if I don't get there fast. No, please. No. No. Unless I can seal the rift.
Terrifying, isn't it? You'll need to stabilize it before you can seal it. Get closer and channel the Heart.
I guess as long as I seal it, it's gonna count progress.
On the spell and stop you. Be prepared to defend yourself. Focus on your desire to protect Tyria.
I guess it didn't count. It's telling me now to go up. It's going to tell me to go into the Shattered Atoll? Or Drockner's Light. Yep, it's in Drockner's Light. It'd be really nice if they put some of these like in the middle sections of the map instead of the corners. It always feels like it's in the corners. I'm not supposed to be in here. Oh no. So yeah, you can also kind of tell that they added some Skyscale related stuff to the story, and basically, from what I understand is, you can unlock the Skyscales through a different method, because originally it was introduced in Living Story Season 4 as a side thing, and you know, it was optional, but now that it's kind of like, alright, you need this in this expansion, they gave you a much more easier way of gaining it. Which is nice. But I did it the Season 4 way. So this map, like, I've been on this map for a while.
It's done.
Good. The Cryptists are relentless. There are doubtless many other rifts to seal. You've got your work cut out for you. If you have questions or need guidance on any of this, come and find me. We're in this together.
I've been on this map before. It's alright. I like flying, like, islands and whatnot. Like, Bloodstone Fen I liked. Personally. I like that it's like a hodgepodge of, like, all these different, places you've been to that seem familiar. You know, this is Cantha right here. A little bit of Cantha. An alternate reality Cantha. Down here is, like, alternate reality Alona. And so on and so forth. And I think that's a pretty neat concept because you can reintroduce some of the old mastery stuff that was exclusive to each of those parts. And, you know, kind of reuse them and give them a little bit more use outside of, like, their intended or kind of, like, gated off section. Right down there. So, like, for example, like the Heart of Maguma area, like there's some of the adrenaline mushrooms and the bouncing mushrooms. Though we have seen the bouncing mushrooms in other parts of the game, but the adrenaline mushrooms not so much. And of course, you know, like, the Cantha stuff, like, you get some more Jadebot stuff. Just only a tiny bit. My biggest complaint about this map is that it's a little too spacious in terms for, like, flying, especially for, like, a Skyscale. Because Skyscales aren't really exactly meant for, like, long-distance flight. That's more of the Griffin. The Griffin's much better at it, speed-wise.
I gather your rift hunting is going as planned.
Adapting. These fractals. To be born into one reality, then pulled into another to be hunted by demons.
Another thing that we'll need to handle. When you've got a moment, please report back to the medical ward at the Beacon of Aegis. Given your exposure in Nios, I'd like to confirm that you're at optimal health.
If the fox pokes his head into one too many burrows, who knows what will snap at his face? Be careful approaching the rift. Ceres is looking for you. He got a taste, and he wants a bite.
If you're so concerned, why did you rescue me?
For curiosity, perhaps. Or do I want to kill you myself?
Not making a great case for yourself.
You are such a fascinating creature. Your memories are molten. Trials you face. Can you blame me for wanting to see what comes next?
Oh, hey.
This place is impressive, if not a little terrifying. The wizards can create fractals. Still trying to wrap my head around it.
Yeah, it can be a lot. We're still getting used to all of this ourselves.
This one is a little prickly, but I can tell that you're familiar. She's harder to read. Emotional. Angry.
Did you say something, Commander?
Oh, I wouldn't tell her about me if I were you. She's a bit more raw. Might not react how you'd like.
Nothing from me. I'll leave you to your work.
All right. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, like, the map is a little too spacious for sky scales, in my opinion. Or at least I feel like there needs to be more stepping stones in between some parts, especially if you're going to have me do the rift hunts. And if I haven't been here to, like, get all the waypoints, then, you know, this would have been, difficult. Or at least a little bit more time consuming. Aesthetically, I like it. Also, I'm sure you probably noticed, but it also gave us back our unstable gliding abilities, which was introduced in Bloodstone Fen. So that's kind of nice too, a little bit more mobility. And it looks like it's gonna probably be like a kind of a staple because, you know, unstable magics and whatnot. Okay. Oh, it's above me. Okay, got it. Still above me. How? Okay. There's another floor. Oh, yes. Let's go check in with the doctor.
Told me you were coming. Sit. Quickly, please. Vital signs. Mostly normal. Do you feel anything strange? Sharp pains in your feet? Any nausea? Distant memories surfacing?
Nothing like that.
Need you to be honest if we want a proper bill of health, Commander.
Maybe I've been hearing a whisper. Since I got back from the demon realm, Nyos.
Not surprising. Here, let's check on your astral alignment. Influenced, perhaps. But I can confirm that you aren't possessed. Your will is intact. We can work with that. Hearing voices after traveling through the mists isn't entirely uncommon. So long as it's not telling you to murder anybody, and you're not acting on those impulses, I see no threat.
That would make things exciting, wouldn't it?
I'll let you know if that changes.
Oh! We only go into this instance just to have a conversation and then walk out.
There. Sky scales are invaluable for navigating the fractured landscape, but there's even more they can do. Speak with Sky Scale trainer Diane at the Beacon of Ages if you want to learn everything there is to know about Sky Scales.
Yeah, because not only did like Sky Scales become a much more easier unlock, but also they get some extra stuff to it, which is, I think that's pretty nice that they do that with the mounts, you know, give them a little bit more juice. Not sure the Sky Scale really needed it, but you know, it works. Good to see you again. You've got the look of someone who's come to life and when they soar high above the clouds. What can I do for you? Tell me more about the Sky Scales and their abilities. How does it okay. Sky Scales are wonderful creatures. They're capable of providing so much for us, and we must give back all the love and respect they give us. What specifically do you want to know more about? How does it fly? Can it hover? With its wings, of course. Unlike most birds, Sky Scales can hold their position in mid-air. Okay. Hold on. Hold their position in mid-air for an unlimited amount of time, provided you're not wearing the poor thing out with elevation gain. How high can it fly? Sky Scale wings get tired from too much elevation gain. After you've gained enough height, your Sky Scale will need to rest before being able to climb higher. There are exceptions to this, however. What exceptions? Your Sky Scale can digest certain magic throughout the areas of the world that replenish its energy enough to gain height without needing to rest. There's even some of that magic around us right now. What does dashing forward accomplish? Your bond with the Sky Scale allows them to dash forward on your command for a boost of speed. If you're brave enough, you can even dash through some objects in the sky. Who knows what can happen. Can it cling to walls? It sure can. Your Sky Scale can latch its claws onto most of the walls around the world for a momentary break. It will allow it to use some of its energy for a small boost upward, then it lets go. My Sky Scale learned how to launch from walls while in Alona, though. That's fantastic. I imagine your bond continues to grow with your Sky Scale. Its ability to launch from walls will grow even stronger. Yeah, because that was during Dragonfall. That's when we got our Sky Scale. Or at least mine, originally. Which, you know, that kind of ties back in with, like, the mist, because during that, like, Kralkatork was going through the mist, and we were trying to pursue him in the mist. So I guess, like, Sky Scales are related to the mist, maybe? How can it spit fireballs? The Astral Ward worked hard to train our Sky Scales to combat threats from the air. Which is no easy task, mind you. They charge up a fireball on your command and then unleash it on your target. How does it work? Order your sky skill to charge and hold in a fireball, then aim where you want that fireball to go. Let your sky scale know to fire, and there you go. Hits targets in the sky and on the ground. Are there any special ways to mount a sky scale? Huh? From the start, you can mount on the ground, but as you grow your bond with your sky scale and expand your mastery of the skies, you'll be able to mount while in air, or even in combat. Learn how to mount mid-air in Alona. That's fantastic. That's nice. Anything else I should know? There are many abilities to learn as your bond with your sky scale grows, including the ability to ride into updrafts of wind or even into ley lines and more. The sky's the limit, literally. Road asked me to come see you. Yeah, sky scales are essential for navigating around the area. Even if you got the experience flying one, the Astral Ward have devised some tricks you might not even know about. Where do you suggest I start?
Commander, we think Dagda is near the old observatory. Rian will watch for additional rifts. You need to come to us immediately.
If you want to learn more about the mount and its abilities, I can give you all the details. Okay. And that's pretty much, I think, that's where it tells you, like, hey, you gotta learn this mastery line before you can progress in the story.
The Pack Commander, huh? About time we brought in another heavy hitter. You've got my welcome.
Cool.
How did she look?
I only got a glimpse before she moved farther into the cave, but, not good.
We shouldn't overwhelm her. I'd recommend that Zojja and the commander move ahead without us.
What are you going to do?
Yuno and I will guard the entrance. As soon as Dagda moves, every cryptus nearby will want to join the fray.
Wizard magic is delectable to the cryptus. Every well of power they hold is a feast to be devoured.
Right, so we better get moving. Commander, with me.
Yeah, let's go.
What, nervous?
Not used to taking orders.
A lot has changed.
Well, into the cave we go. And then after this part, we're gonna be wrapping it up for the night.
Anything I need to know about Dagda?
She's the wizard of the Celestial. Specializes in power drawn from the cosmos. A Jotun. Packs one hell of a punch, too. Any cryptus that took her down is probably one we should be afraid of.
The Jotun wizard?
They were among the most magical races in Tyria.
Right, but...
Yes, they're not anymore. But Dagda is 1,000 years old. More. She's seen a lot.
1,000 years old?
At least, you've got a lot to learn about the wizards.
Apparently there's some notes around here. Let's see if we can try to find them. I didn't get them all last time, but maybe there's something. If Zojja would quit moving around. I see. Oh, there's a letter. As soon as I heard that Dagna was missing, I came here. I should have brought more help. She's in the observatory. She was shouting earlier, but now it's quiet. The rest of the writing is smeared with blood and is largely illegible. All you can make out is a description of the way the author's mother smells. Okay. Oh, looks pretty. There's field notes.
You hear that?
Yeah, I do.
Alchemy! They're already swarming!
Kill them all!
Zosha, help me!
Siri, is that you?
Kill me!
I guess we failed to find all the notes. Dude. Maybe. I didn't see it pop up. No, it did. There was only 2 notes. Okay.
She was a friend.
Found family. They'll keep coming until Dagda is stable. Let's move.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Another rift. That is where Dagda will be. I can feel her, and,
And?
you lead.
Zosha, how do I work this thing? There we go. An instance within an instance.
She's just ahead.
The air is particularly dense in here. Which one of you latched on to the wizard's souls?
Zosha, what are you doing? You brought the Harbinger to kill me?
I'm not a Harbinger, I'm a daredevil.
They're a friend.
They're here to end me, as they've ended so many others.
I'll see if I can cast a barrier to keep her trapped. Don't want to lose her again.
What is going on? It cannot be.
There are so many voices.
Ugh. No.
There are too many of them.
Nope, I don't want to be in here. Oh, she turns around too. That's not good. Ugh. Oh, no, wrong way, wrong way. Yep. That didn't go well. Now, unfortunately, I wish my my steel wasn't on such a long cooldown.
Smoke. Blood.
Stay with me, Dagda!
I don't know any of these places.
I see. Okay. There's the mechanic to breaking her bar for this. I just thought my CC was a little bit weaker.
That's not my name. Don't call me that.
Almost caused vital signs. Keep pushing.
Don't know how much longer I can keep this up!
Yep. I did change up my key bindings a little bit. I don't know why it defaulted to N for that.
I can imagine the sound of waves crashing against the shore. Oh, my thoughts are my own again.
You okay? No missing limbs?
An ache in my neck, but I'm fine, little one. This is the commander? Well, thank you for refraining from killing me. I'm sure you resisting that urge was a challenge.
What? I don't understand. I helped you.
Maban brought them here. We're on the same side.
Maban is too trusting.
Maybe you should check in on Frode and Yuno. Make sure they didn't get ambushed.
Understood.
Okay, I'll just leave you two alone. Which way is it? This way? Okay, I could have sworn that they were going to say something about me.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Or 10.
How's she faring?
Zoja's with her now. A little beat up, but managing. If I'm gonna be honest, we didn't have the warmest of introductions.
Unsurprising. Dagda is,
A mother to us all.
and fiercely protective of her brood. We'll get Dagda somewhere safe to recuperate until we can get back into the tower. We'll meet you at the Beacon of Ages. Catch your breath, and don't take it too hard. She'll see you.
Okay, they're not dead. Nothing? Okay. Can't blame me for trying to find all the dialogue.
You're breathing. That's good.
And you're still here. Am I possessed?
No. You are.
Then who are you?
Peter.
And what do you want, Peter? Now you choose silence.
Alright, I think this is a good...
Business with the warden.
This is a good stopping point for now. This is broken up into actually 6 parts. From what I understand, there was the initial release, which gave you Act 1 through 3, and then they added more stuff with like 3 more after that. And I'm guessing it was just, you know, like they broke up. They did something different with this expansion. They released half of it, and then they add the other half over time, like it's living story again. Which is... well, I'm a little bit late to the party, especially with Jonthier Wilds doing the same thing, so I don't know how I feel about the formula personally, but we'll see over time. If I ever, like, catch up. Because, at this time, Jonthier Wilds is gonna probably be getting, their final, like, part of their story in June. So, it adds a little bit of a date to this, but... you know. Anyways,